name is Tom Rooks. I'm the Director of Safeguarding for USRowing. When I was 22, I joined the United States Coast Guard and served for 22 years on active duty. It's critical to assess the rowing conditions before and while we row. First, know your own waterway. What hazards are out there? Where are your safe havens if something happens? Where are the places you just shouldn't go? What weather, tide, or other conditions are safe on your waterway? Who will you call if you need help? It's critical to assess the conditions ahead of and during every row. Find an app, website, or other source that you're comfortable with and check it well ahead of every row. Be consistent on when and what tools you use. Check it again just before rowing to ensure nothing has changed. One example of a tool that's affordable and can come in really handy is I use a Kestrel. With it, I'm getting the wind speed, the wind direction, I'm getting the temperature, the humidity, the heat index, the wet bulb globe temp, and a lot of other factors that can help me determine if it's safe for me to still be out there or whether or not we should even go out there today. Is it going to rain? How hot or cold is it going to be? When is sunrise or when is sunset? Will there be fog out there? When you know what to expect, you can make a plan for whether or not to row, or what will be the best session you can have given the conditions. Once you know the likely conditions, make a plan that accounts for them. A strong crosswind may not be the best day to row pairs. And a really cold day probably isn't the best to do long interval pieces with breaks where the rowers aren't moving. If the current is moving fast, when we need to turn around to get home safely and on time. We are an outdoor sport, and failure to prepare for the weather in our plans usually makes for an ineffective and sometimes unsafe row. Every club or team should have known standards where they won't go out. For lightning, choose a number that makes sense for your area and your known weather, but never be on the water if lightning is going to be within 10 miles of you. Once you're out on the water, pay attention and reassess the conditions as you row. Has the wind shifted in direction or speed? Part of assessing the conditions on your waterway includes what's floating on the water or just beneath the surface. If you pay attention to the warm-up, how much debris, are there logs, sticks, trash, other things that could impact your row? One critical thing we need to do before we ever push off the dock or get off the beach, where are hazards in our area? Where are the tree stumps? Where are the submerged wrecked boats? Where are the bridges too low that we shouldn't go under? Where are the safe havens and egress points that EMS could come to pick you up if there were a problem with someone in your boat? And every club should have a map or a nautical chart that displays what those things are so everybody's operating from the same sheet of music. That includes your traffic pattern. A lot of our waterways have bridges, but they can present specific risks that you should be mindful of. Know which openings are safe for you to transit through and which ones are not. And never, ever stop near a bridge when the current's going to push you through it. You won't have any steering, it puts you at risk. Eddies of water coming off the back end of wherever the current's coming from can make your boat lose its steering and make your oars hard to control. So either stop well before the bridge or row through it. My job at USRowing and the job of the team I work with is to continually just try to do better as a form of respect and appreciation for all that participate in this thing we love.